Welcome to the Some 180 Weekly Webcast, where we talk about real people's issues around their money. Tonight we're talking about concerns with employee engagement and what companies can do about it. When people talk about this issue, they're usually pointing to recent Gallup data that said that only 32% of working people are engaged in their jobs. Their sample was over 80,000 working individuals, and how they defined engagement is hard to argue with. You're engaged if you have some combination of, number one, having an opportunity to do what you do best every day, or number two, having someone at work who encourages your development and believes that your opinions count at work. Many companies are really concerned about these engagement levels and are trying to get people more engaged, particularly with their benefits. We thought we would check in with the Some 180 community and ask whether companies' efforts to promote those efforts are really very realistic. You can see here from our poll, we asked, what do you think is your employer's expectation when it comes to the benefits they offer? And you'll see here that most people don't feel pressure. They recognize that employers want them to use what they need. A quarter of the people thought that there was some pressure to use all the benefits. The takeaway we get from this is that they're going to have high expectations about engagement from your employees with your benefits. You better make sure that they align with what employees really need. Next, let's hear from our expert, Mike Bellissimo, on the issue. When it comes to their wellness programs, I often wonder, what do companies really expect from their employees, and really, does it tend to be realistic?
Yeah, I mean, I understand that there's a desire to have an ROI. You're making an investment in a program and you want to have some sort of tangible return on investment. And sometimes that return on investment could be a soft, tangible return on investment. And sometimes that return on investment could be a softer metric than a harder metric. So for example, if you're just launching something, let's say a financial wellness program, perhaps in the first year, really you're most interested in engagement. Are people actually engaging in what you're offering? Are they consuming it? You can tell that through various sorts of web-based metrics, but that may be enough, right? Of your total employee population, what percent are actually engaged in consuming? And engaged might look like how often they visit, how often they check in. But beyond that, are folks advocating their experience? Are they telling others? Are they telling stories about what they've experienced? That's an important one. That's really taking engagement to another level, from an individual level to a group level. And then lastly, and most importantly, and you may need to be a bit patient with this, are people actually improving where they're at? So for folks who may have debt that they're trying to get out of, that may take time. Or for folks that have loans in their 401k, to see that decline, that may take time, because folks need to first get healthy and then stay well. And so that's true for anything, be it a physical situation or a financial situation. I know we've all been there, right? We've tried a diet and we're looking for instant results. Sometimes it takes a while. And then of course the maintenance is the real key. And so
sticking to the program and having your
yeah.
systems.
Yeah.
Tonight we've prepared some tips to help you make sure that the engagement levels are as high as possible with your benefits. Thanks for joining, and keep your comments coming. Together, we're making dealing with your money simple and doable.